Do I have to do the whole introduction again, chat? Good morning, gamers! Welcome to the Smokehouse. I am your host, the Final Gamer. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How was everyone's week? What a fucking smooth start to the stream. What a just nothing going wrong at all. It just perfect, straight in there. No pissing around. Just awesome. Flawless. That's what you guys come to these streams for. A flawless streaming experience. How is everyone? So guys, let me tell you, your boy got the COVIDs again. I'd had like a bad couple of weeks, as in like I was feeling tired all the time. I was like at training and just getting my fucking shit rocked, and I was like, what is happening here? I cannot fight, you know? And then I was recording audio for a video, and I was like leaning into the mic, doing a couple of lines, and then leaning back and being like, like, it was horrible. It was so bad, and I was like, man, what is wrong with me? And turns out it was COVID, and it also turns out that COVID's been patched, and now awful diarrhea is also a symptom. I would not recommend it. It was no good. It was, I would go so far as to say it was bad. Like, it wasn't great. They buffed COVID. Okay, but here's the thing, right? The reason it took me so long to figure out I had it was because when I first got COVID, it laid me the fuck out for, like, I'd say there was one day where I was just done. Like, I was just in bed all day. And I never got that with this. I thought I was just like, I thought I was burnt out. I thought I'd been working too much. And I think I have been working too much, but not, that wasn't caused, turns out one of the symptoms of burnout is not rampant diarrhea, which is fucking a good thing because, yeah, the YouTube would be devastated. Recent reviews, mostly negative. The hoodie looks so good. Why, thank you. This is, in fact, an official Eyepatch Wolves hoodie. This is our beautiful Instant Hell Murder hoodie. It's very cozy. I like it. You can see the back design there by Squiddy, which is just fucking one of the most incredibly talented artists I've ever met. You can get it now at eyepatchwolves.com. But what I would say is that normally, you know me, on these streams, I'm like, Eyepatch Wolves, buy, and you can absolutely go and buy some shit if you want, but I would say that there is a strong possibility that this time next week we're gonna be announcing some shit, and maybe you want to hold off till then and get your shit then. I just some advice there. Just some advice there. Pro-consumer Patch Wolf. Hey, listen, I'm just operating in the system, okay? Final Gamer Bathwater, that's later. Okay, chat, weigh in on something for me here, because I've been wrestling with it, right? I think that next year, I am nearly certainly going to do a Final Gamer t-shirt. I think it's needed. I think at this point, it's warranted, right? And if I was to do a Final Gamer t-shirt, and like, you guys know I'm gonna make it look fucking sick, because I built up enough of a network of talented artists. I feel like I have some ability to come up with shit that people want to buy. And I really want you to think carefully about this, okay? Which is the better slogan to have on the t-shirt? Is it the Final Gamer always has a plan, or the Final Gamer approaches? Now, I know that the Final Gamer always has a plan is like the more popular meme, but on a t-shirt, I do think the Final Gamer approaches might look better. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, if it sells well, we'll probably end up doing another one, and so we can like do we could do both. And I do have an idea for what I do. I think it'd be pretty fun. Oh, guys, today we are playing Slay the Princess. And I would go so far as to say today we are finishing Slay the Princess, okay? I feel this game has driven a real wedge between me and my community. The finalists have turned on me over the course of this game. They call me a simp and other slurs that you're not meant to say on Twitch, and it's been very hurtful. It's been upsetting. But you know, I think today is the day I prove once and for all that I'm not. And everyone who called me that gonna have fucking egg on their faces. It's gonna be embarrassing. But up until then, we'll get going a little bit. But I think got a few little things to talk about first. John, what did you do in the animation industry before YouTube? I was first an independent animator who would make like short films for companies and stuff. I did that once. I made a film. I made a 9-minute film for a company for 18 grand. And I thought that was like, when out of college, I was like, oh, I'm fucking rich. This is awesome. But the film took like 9 months to make. And I think when you break it down, it was okay. It was okay, but fuck, it was a lot. 18K, well, 18K for a whole movie. Well, like in their defense, it was like I was fresh out of college, I was unproven, and so like they were taking like a risk on me, you know. Okay, guys, I feel like before we start the game, there's been a disturbance in the video essay force that I haven't really had a chance to talk about, and I kind of just wanted to give my 2 cents on it because I think it's very interesting, and it's been kind of thoughts on the new H-bomb video. Perfect, you brought it up just in time. Man, okay, so fuck. So Harry told me about this video, I would say 6 or 7 months ago, and I was like, oh shit, okay, wow. I had seen some of James's videos before, and I was like reasonably impressed with them, especially the way he was able to write in like a lot of the different styles and voices. But Harry basically explained what was going on, and you know, he asked for a couple of round of notes on it, which I gave, and even just giving notes on the video was like, oh, this is like heavy, like this is fucking oh. And now like the video has come out, and I think even by H-Bomber Guy standards, it has blown the fuck up in the craziest way. And it's a weird one, like being on the other end of it now, because like I've been thinking a lot about what the impact of this video is gonna be. And it's weird because it's like, okay, let me get to the end here before people start making assumptions about like what I am trying to say, right? But there is a part of me that genuinely feels like a lot of sympathy for Summerton. And what I mean by that is he is right now going through a level of ego death that I think is completely unheard of in the modern era. James's channel is fully empty now, by the way. Oh my god, I hadn't seen that. Like, I cannot imagine building up this like big social identity of yourself and having it fucking like napalmed off the face. Like, I think Harry's last time I checked, Harry's video was like over 5 million, you know. And the guy brought it on himself. Fuck him. He did bring it on himself, and he was a fucking idiot, and none of this is like absolving the guy at all. But I guess like just the magnitude of public fucking just execution is not lost on me. That's my only point here, in that like, as someone who has like, you know, you get into various shit online and it blows up and it can be upsetting. I genuinely cannot imagine what the fuck kind of emotion Summerton is even feeling. Like, I understand the attitude of fuck Summerton, and like obviously, but there's a part of me that's like, okay, he has clearly lost everything. I hope now he goes, he learns, he becomes a better person, and he goes off and he does something else, you know, and I hope he finds reasonable satisfaction or happiness or whatever, and whatever the fuck that is. That's the human side of me, right? Like that's the empathetic side of me thinking about what a fucking wild situation this is, because it is insane. Like, I think people are going to write about this in history books, you know? Yeah, I can't imagine any YouTuber creator seeing that as a... Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes, yeah, that's a part of it as well. I think just because, like, I am a creator, I look at that happening in another creator, and it's very easy for me to be like, well, not like, what if that was me, because I don't rob my fucking videos. But yeah, there's a certain amount of relatability I get with it in a way that I don't, you know, maybe doesn't apply to everyone. And like, in that sense, I feel bad for him. But then, like, there's another sense where it's like, creating video essays, like, it's fucking hard. And like, if you have never done it, it is hard in a way like you don't understand. You know, it is like, it can be very easy if you want to do it badly. But if you want to try and do it properly, and you want to try and make the best fucking thing you can make, making video essays, like, it can be fucking agony. It can be like this weird combination between like trying to sound eloquent and like trying to understand how you feel about something, and like rewriting paragraphs over and over and over and over, and fucking destroying your mental health, staying up late, trying to do this shit right, trying to be as honest with like how you feel about something as you can. And it's really fucking hard, and it is all consuming as well. I have legit fucked myself up writing many video essays, and like, I have poured fucking blood and sweat and tears and sacrificed so fucking much to do this, you know? And like, that's not, and I don't do it because like I want a lot of subscribers. I do it because like I fucking love making video essays. I really genuinely do. I know it's easy to be fucking pissy about them and like, modern video essay, blah, blah, blah. I fucking think video essays are an incredible thing. They are a way for so many people to create so many amazing and wonderful ideas. Just shoot them across the fucking planet, and then anyone can watch them for free. It's an incredible thing. They have an incredibly high toll, and I love the fuck out of them, and I love the fuck out of the craft of making them. I am obsessed with how can video essays be done better. None of that is me saying my essays are good. That's fucking up for other people to decide. I don't really give a shit, you know, but I care so fucking much about making them. And when someone comes along and fucking just rips off other people and bypasses all that fucking struggle and all that fucking agony you go through in trying to make something good, all I can think is the last thing I saw James post was how, with enough time and work, he hopes to regain our trust. No. You're fucking done. You are absolutely unwelcome in this space for the rest of your life. That's not even getting into the shit he did to queer creators, you know? Like, you know, like, I don't make like queer content necessarily just because I don't feel like I have enough lived experience with it. But like, the way he literally stole from struggling creators, it's, man, I'm more heated about this than I genuinely thought I was. But it's disgusting, you know, there's no other word for it. And look, I think in general, the world in all directions needs more empathy. I think there is much more of a need to look at people you don't understand and just like accept that they can make mistakes, that they're gonna see shit differently than you, that the way they see shit is not an attack on the way you see shit, you know? But that's not what this is, because this wasn't incompetence. This was a really fucking terrible thing someone did to a lot of other people for fame, for profit, for all that shit, you know? And there is something about it that just burns me so fucking deep. And I think what it is I love video essays. You know, I love them so much. I love watching them. I love making them. For as hard as they are, I think the happiest I get, aside from like being with Michelle and some of my other loved ones, is making videos. You know, writing a stupid fucking joke or making a point that I think's good. And it's just bewildering to me that you'd fucking just lift that from somewhere else. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you here? You know? Oh. Use this genuine rage as an aid to help you slay the princess. Yeah, and of course, like, infinite respect to Harry, you know? Like, I am lucky enough to call that dude a friend, which is something I consider a great honor. And I think, you know, his work has always been incredible. And like, aside from anything else, he is genuinely one of the creators I look at and be like, I want to make my shit better. You know, he genuinely makes me want to be a better creator. And that to me is fucking coolest shit in the world, you know? So guys, what say we murder some princesses? How's that feeling? I don't know, John. Are you gonna murder her this time? Of course I am, Jules. Come on. I'm so glad we can. Okay, look. What's the score between me and the princess right now? Like what are we? Because I think it's like even. I think it's a draw. I think I've killed her as many times as she's killed me. Right? Chat. 100 to 0. 3-0 for her. I have definitely killed her once. Oh, also, the way we're gonna do this is I think one more princess route to activate the Mega Princess, and she's the one I really need to kill. And I want to see some other princesses before we activate the Mega Princess, okay? So that means we're going to start a new game, and we're not going to be contributing to our save file yet. Okay, here we go.
You're on a path.
Yes, we've been through all this. Okay. So, for those who may not be familiar, this is Slay the Princess. There is a princess in this cabin, and we gotta slay her. And we're not gonna listen to any of her fucking tricks. As all of you know, I am a stone cold killer. Okay? And my plan is to kill her a bunch of different times. And yeah.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat.
The final gamer is anti-monarchist. I mean, in many ways, chat. In many ways.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the blade.
Gonna need my princess slayer to slay that princess. Princess is in chat, by the way. Oh god, hello, Nicole. You're really good as the princess.
You take the blade from the table.
Yeah, so
difficult to slay the princess and
Nicole, since I think the last time in one of those streams, we have been through a few different versions of this. And there's been two things that I and the chat have both kept bringing up. One is the voice acting in this game is so fucking good, and two, how is this the same person? So fair fucking play, dude. It's genuinely. I'm doing a little bit on Slay the Princess, and I call out the voice acting particularly as fantastic.
The door to the basement creaks open, reveal her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh, she's like the kind of meaner version of the princess. Okay, what if I steal my nerves and step forward?
You step forward. Your grip on the blade tightens.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Huh.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I'm not simping, chat!
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I will not drop my blade.
She's unarmed. If you...
Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
That's true. But
Hesitating.
we know she doesn't have
Why
a
don't you
weapon.
drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other.
I will not drop the knife. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever.
Okay, chat. Look. Look. Boom!
Charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and
What?
punches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut.
That
The severed
motherfucker!
artery painting the
That
face.
little prison-shiving motherfucker!
Better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Oh, I'm still alive. I can get her.
With the last
Boom!
will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together.
Oh, we're both dead.
Rapidly bleeding out.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
Sure looks like it stopped you, buddy.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The razor. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
So,
And at
chat,
the
hang
end
on,
of
hang
that
on. Can we?
path,
That's
there's a
a
cabin.
win, right?
in the
That
basement of the
counts
cabin
as a win,
Is a
right?
princess.
Yeah, like I killed her, didn't I? It's a draw. Nah, the final princess slayer. Draw, a draw. I don't know. I disagree, chat. I think I slayed the princess. At no point did I have to survive it. I'd say it's a tie. Well, I disagree. I disagree with you all. Okay, let's just keep going here and see what happens.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
What kind of fucking weirdo princess are we going to encounter? So every time you go back, the cabin like transforms.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged
Oh
mess of
no!
warped wood and broken boards.
This doesn't
Their
look good.
splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You can't kill her now, ha. Whoa, we'll see about that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us. The door to the
Oh,
basement
I
flips
don't
open,
like
revealing
this.
what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood.
Stone Gladius. The interior of the cabin is covered in orange fur. In the place the princess sits, you see a cat's face on the wall.
Would probably be doing her a favor. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head.
She still has her knife.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
She sounds a bit weird.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her
She looks
sharp eyes following you
pretty
across the room.
normal.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Oh, I'll get you out of those chains and into a grave!
We're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge
Nicole,
to her
good night.
voice.
She's normal.
She just
Nicole,
wants to
I
get
don't
close to make
know
her guard down.
if I believe that.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are
We
armed.
know she has the knife, though.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Okay, we're gonna approach the princess, but, like, careful, chat.
Of course I won't.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room to within arm's reach of the princess.
Something ain't right about her. And I can't put my finger on it.
I don't like the way you said within arm's reach.
Yeah, that's too close.
You hear the horrible sound of
Ah.
metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first, then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Am I
Then
already fucking dead?
Hehe.
you collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody
She has a
body
sword.
and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
She is a sword!
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, what?
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing
They said
this
a bad
over
word.
and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho!
Oh, this is much worse.
To the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Nobody. Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works. The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time?
She doesn't win every time. We got her once.
We're better. Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, this feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
That's true.
And what if we never do? Don't be like that. I know things are hard right now, but we gotta stay positive. If they're confident, then I'm confident.
So, chat, show your support. Who believes I can do this? Okay, we got one. Still one. The 2, 3. That's 3 people.
So?
Well, it's
You
gonna
just
be
gotta
an
stand
awful
there,
lot
or
of
are you going to head
fucking
to the
wrong
basement
people
like
in
you're
chat now in a
supposed to?
minute.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but you walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that there isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't
The
you?
way they keep see,
It's
like
you can't
the way
even
the
see
narrator
reality.
can't see the mirror is so weird, and I
You can
still
feel
don't get
the
what's
air
going
coming
on
up
there.
From behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after Let's just fumble for the handle and be... Oh... You reach forward and place your hand on the door, and the mirror's gone. it was never there. Guess it's time for us to see her. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
She can't be much more... Well,
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic.
I hate this.
An unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles
She's not...
to the basement
Okay.
floor and the form of the princess
She's
comes
all
to you,
pointy.
standing at
It's a
distance.
pointy princess.
She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
But
don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Now, if I can
Thinking
just
about
maintain
how it makes us
composure...
As dead, the only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does
Ooh, my bad.
Nothing bad has come of it. Yeah, plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The past isn't real. There's only here. Your
Oh!
cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's
That's
arms
so
erupt twin blades
gross.
glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Okay. I was gonna call her Knife Princess, and then I realized Knife Princess is a fucking awesome name. I wish I could rebrand as Knife Princess. We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her.
I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you.
I would
The
never
world,
chat.
You don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I mean, obvious.
I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
Man, bunch of fucking beta males in here. Am I right, chat?
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Says that cheated gets it. I know you want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? That's not gonna work. I feel like I really get you, like romantically. Even maybe we can hash this out over a date. That's not gonna work. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death? Give her the look. Okay, if I was... the look. Okay, maybe a look kind of, like maybe kind of one of these. Like, does anyone in chat feel like romantically taken that I did that? Is that gonna work? Yes, but sexy. Oh, no, big sad grin. No. Okay. Look, I'm not good at seducing anyone, okay?
The look.
Yeah, the look.
We've all used it. Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Even I know about the look.
You flash the princess the look.
Here we go. Run, saved.
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
I can't believe it's Knife Princess that I'm getting the furthest with.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
It is gonna work.
Still going to kill you.
Oh,
But now
bollocks.
we both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Oh.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
I feel you, buddy.
Blush still
Oh.
on her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
And then I save myself by...
She skewers you.
But...
Ow.
And then...
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
I hate how much I agree with that. Oh, Voice of the Smitten's back.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Wait, what the fuck?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Oh my god.
Dead, dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now, this is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Okay.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where, as long as we keep moving, we'll win her heart eventually.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded.
Come on, show me something new.
We're fighting her, obviously. We're going to appeal to her authority. She has swords and arms. We're panicking. We're going to let her stab us, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it! It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets the conflict that transpire. I think this is the first time I've been, like, murdered through the multiverse.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you
Chat,
anywhere.
that only counts as 1. That all only counts as 1.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder.
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
We're actually fighting the princess.
Just panic. Flee.
And she is getting more tooth-like.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that.
She skewers you.
See? Okay, yeah. That was a good... None of this is working.
She skewers you.
We're getting close to something, can't you? You're right. One last time, and then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4, Mutually Assured Destruction. What the fuck? I don't know that there's been a Chapter 4
Don't
before.
lose your head.
Yeah.
It feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is
Oh, what if?
over my dead.
She was pretty messed up last time. I don't know how she's gonna be, like, more messed up than that this time.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I mean, he's not wrong, chat. He's not wrong.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. They're all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally, and there are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? How about you stick to describing things? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that winning. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter. Fine by me. It's more of a slide. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or... Don't care, just want to win. Fine, make your way to the basement.
She already looks real spiky, chat.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
I don't know that I do.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, good.
Are you going to say what she does? Well, yeah, she says she has some.
Yeah, me too.
I think I speak for all of us. Really?
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
Oh!
splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. She becomes
Oh!
blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
I don't know that I can follow the voice of the smitten on this one, chat. But that said, I would still go on a date with her.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
This voice of the stubborn guy, we have not encountered him before.
Do you think we can throw her? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back end. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
I mean, that's how I just feel normally, so yeah, I get it.
Rude. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
This
Alright,
is all just
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Oh.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes at you as you approach, but as her final blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapon clashes again and again, and you hear her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Oh! Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. And then she gets absorbed into the Mega Princess. You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty, but it's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Oh no.
Finds me in the long quiet.
Where is it? The gift of fret. Fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel.
John, you've reset your run. So this is not my main run. This is a new game.
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay. You raise your will to end your life, but it buries into the space your body should be. You feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Man, they really changed the gameplay of Fear and Hunger 3.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. She asks that I tell you to remember You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. He silently continues to the cabin. I think this should
You
be
make
a
your way
reset.
up a warning. The interior of the blade. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess.
Oh, okay.
Door to the basement.
This all
creaks
seems
on
normal.
Her voice.
Who's there?
Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back to the start. We're back to the start, chat. Let me just take a little sip of water here. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel kind of like. I feel my intention there was to even out the score between me and the princess a little, and I would say that maybe that didn't go perfect. Sorry, just let me do something here. In fact, I might say it went rather badly, but the moral victory, I think, I think is ours. You know? Okay.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes. She's so... Focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Steel your nerves and step forward.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement, so you should just drop.
She's unarmed.
I'm sorry, can we just talk?
Close. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can...
Oh, threatened, are we?
No!
Poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
God damn it! Fine then, I guess we're at an
I guess
impasse.
we are.
Are you sure we don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
stand around like this forever.
Screen? Oh, I'm so sorry, chat.
Is going to give
You haven't missed
I'd
anything. You haven't missed anything.
You be the one to take the initiative here. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
What?
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
She punched me?
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many.
She's using karate!
Each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Chat? What? Grappler backy crossover.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot
Oh,
on your chest
no.
and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Tower, my beloved. This is a favorite of yours, isn't it, Nicole?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
John,
of the
you just
world.
don't want to be Dom's chat. You don't know me. Proceed to the cavern.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay, look, excellent point from Berthulu here. John is doing his best, and that's what counts, okay?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
The simplest. Oh, how the finalists have fallen.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
What?
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Simper Eyepatch Wolf. God damn it, don't say that!
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering.
Yeah, no, that guy is
Do
definitely
not
Voice of the Simp.
Pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really... So please, try to ignore both... If that's what you want.
The cabin looks pretty normal, but inside...
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on
John
its
is doing
edge.
his best. He's picked the simplest route possible. The simpiest route possible. Shut up, chat. God damn it. John is doing his best to get himself into compromising position. I'm not going to. I do not have to answer any of these wild allegations.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Please don't be a giant princess. Please don't be a giant princess. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the
Oh,
altar.
I need a ladder to get up
Be
to the
difficult
blade.
slay the-
Oh, fuck.
The
No.
door to the basement creaks open.
I will
revealing a
kill her.
spiral
I will
staircase
kill her this
with
time.
Steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one.
Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But
Working
soon
it.
the
Thank
end
you for the
comes into
subscription.
view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her.
She looks
A
cool.
chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
A Saul Flamingo, 5'7.5" man versus 5'7.5" woman. I am no, 5'7" man. Oh my god, I actually added in the fucking inch, a half inch. Oh god. Oh, this has been a bad. Thank you for the subscription, Yahona_Mona.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
John, that's a half inch. John, this isn't fucking. I'm all. We're gonna take a little break after this one. I need to. This has been difficult.
Drop it.
As if on command, the blade
What?
slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
No, I clicked Titan grip.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter.
Yeah.
Remember? Are you really just gonna let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
It's just gonna make me. Okay, chat, look at the mouse. Look at the mouse. I'm not having you fucking people bringing this up in future, okay? Look at the mouse. Here it is. Over we go to no.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
We're reaching levels of simp we didn't know possible. Dude, Swood, that is not a fair assessment of what's happening. My onus has been taken away. I would like my onus back.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this.
And you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to
John, admit it, you're enjoying it a little bit. Actually, a lot of it, if we're being honest. Okay, so chat, here's the thing. I will say, do I have a thing for like powerful women? Yeah, I do. It's a specific thing, and the super giant goddess doesn't quite fall into my particular niche. So while I hear ya, this isn't me at maximum simpage, okay? I would admit, or at least it would be more apparent if this was me at maximum simpage. Right now, we're at like 60-70%. And the ghost got me worse than this. This is good, but in terms of the John zone, there's other directions. Sure. Are you sure, John? I am not saying that there is no simpage happening. I am just saying that I think maybe this is not quite as on the strike zone as you guys think it is.
He's being melodramatic.
Yeah, okay, here's another good point, chat. Who's simping here? Is it me or is it you? Is it me or is it me? You. Just saying.
That's worrying.
Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas. Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen? You're less broken than I thought. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Uh-oh.
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here. Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh God. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
I don't have a choice, chat!
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay, yeah. We can do that.
Chat, this is not... I can't pick anything
You
else.
can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to
Give
your
her the
feet,
look.
like two
War
foes
Prince,
forced
if only I
to come
could.
to truce.
I'm not grinning. God, fucking chat.
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Your hand
Oh,
lifts the blade and
jeez.
brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End.
Slay yourself. Slay the princess!
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry.
Don't. As you take
Oh.
another step forward,
Oh,
the
dear.
blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an art. Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air.
Well, if it's just the one stab, I think we should be
Blood
fine.
fills your-
Now, do it again.
Huh.
Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words.
It's what she...
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating.
I think...
vital
Okay, come on, come on,
organs.
come on.
But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop.
Oh, that's so
forward into a
gross.
pile of blood and gore beneath you. Just
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle wound. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Slay the princess, slay the if I can kill the god princess, no one can say shit.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your...
continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your
God
blade expose
damn.
your muscle to the open air of the basement. You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the
Oh.
room, you fall to your knees at the princess's
75%.
as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
80%.
Princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thought. It's a mercy. I think he's given up whatever say he, at least one of you, is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now.
Come on,
because
come
she
on.
knows you.
Slay the princess.
No! Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before
before she can react. The wind rushes
I
through
got her ankle!
to a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time.
Oh!
Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest. As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
We can do this.
You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not.
Oh,
too late
shut
to
up, simp!
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me.
You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's
Oh, fuck!
as your spine breaks.
She fucking hit us with the Saitama punch.
Through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her form.
But I don't feel liberated.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together. I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
What are you talking about? We got her!
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world, I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, no, no!
Path in the woods. And at the end of the path, okay, what the hell is that?
Oh, this is gonna be really bad.